All right, y'all. So we're gonna start things a little fiery. Mr. Usher needs his ass whooped based on recent events this past weekend. We're gonna have the Boondocks lead us into this one.
I mean, I could see if it was a real nigga. If you lost your hoe to T.I., I'd be like, hey, that's T.I. But Usher, you better check that hoe, Mr. Dubois.
You know what? You guys are right. I'm gonna go back there
He
and
look like me.
put her in check. I get the point.
I mean,
Put you in the blue suit. That's definitely you.
nigga. If you lost your hoe
Larry
to T.I.,
Obama.
I'd be like, hey.
Yeah, bro. Usher is on a
Usher needs to get his ass whooped, bro. My man needs to get his ass whooped. I don't know what his fucking deal is. My man is just every chick is his, I guess. And no one can say otherwise.
Bro. I'm so caught up. He was dead serious.
Dead ass caught up, bro.
Caught up with other people's wives.
And fucking Swiss Beats was like, y'all worried about the wrong thing. Did y'all see that dress? Motherfucker, you worried about the wrong thing.
Yeah, I think, sir, you should remember.
Did
who
you
that
see that
is.
man wrap his hands around your wife?
I don't know, bro. It looked like he did a little tushy tap slap thing.
Almost as if he was hugging her. Like, remember that one time we did that one thing?
You remember?
You know, this that kind of hug.
Oh no, we recorded that, John. Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. It looked like he was getting ready to get on the OnlyFans.
My man was out there doing a performance, ready to give a performance that night, bro. Like,
What do you do though? That's Usher. Like,
what do you mean?
like if you
Are my hands tied? Because fuck, it's Usher.
Usher, right?
Can't do shit. It's fucking
it's
Usher.
like you're basically Krillin and he's Goku.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's an L, bro. Like if Swiss B says something, the internet's gonna label him insecure.
Yeah, and that's the problem, right? So he was like, I'm not about to be Keke Palmer's boyfriend. I don't even know his name for real. So
No, he doesn't have a name.
so he was like, all right, let me just go out here and support my wife. You know, he was like, motherfucker, I told him before we started not to touch her.
You ain't getting no more beats.
I needed to Swiss beat his ass. That's what you need to do, bro.
Yo, yeah, that's a lose-lose, bro. Because then, like, let's say later on, y'all get into an argument. She hit him up. Next thing you know, they in the red light district getting some drinks.
And
Now
the
she
thing
burning.
is people call guys crazy with the Keke Palmer situation. Like guys can't see what the fuck is going on.
Right.
Right? Like girls, men are just insecure. No, we see the fucking game that's being played.
Right.
That's why we're calling it out. Then my man does this on the biggest stage. He was like, I can do this in front of fucking everybody and no one's going to stop me. Fucking Usher.
with a
dog.
legendary producer and a legendary singer. And it's nothing you can do.
No holds barred, bro. It was like he got away with it.
Bro.
And there's still people on social media. It was a performance. They're just doing what they needed to do. You know, this and that. I'm like, look, sure, it's a performance, but there's still a line in the sand. That's another man's wife.
Bro, there's a pattern here. Like, are we not getting this? Usher, first of all, can't even stay married.
I wonder why.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, but you pushing up on everybody else, chick, bro. Like, stay home. Like, you can do your little thing without having somebody's wife on all in your videos, Puffy.
It's got to be a fetish of his, bro. It's got to get him off when he's like this.
Ooh.
I know she taken, but I can have her.
Wait till he go to work.
He parked up front.
Right. That should just get him like all worked up. He's like, yeah, he about to leave. Oh, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna dance with her.
You
while
know,
he ain't home.
I honestly thought Keke was gonna pull up. I honestly thought
like Lil Ma on the Jay-Z.
yeah. I swore when they announced that, man, I was like, fuck it, Keke Palmer about to pull up in that bitch. No.
What if they ended up fighting on stage? Like, she mad because Usher doing the same thing with her that she did with Keke Palmer.
You know, white people would have been like, told you, can't have these, can't have them out here.
Can't get them nothing. Oh, wait, let me not say that because I'm a victim and I'm offended. Wah. Yo, if you haven't seen some of the like truly just outrageous comments that we get on some videos, go check out our last one or check out the shorts with Ben Shapiro, man. These people are
we've been doing this for a little over a year now, and there's 3 people. One of them isn't even real. That we have talked about that just pulls out the oddest characters. There's Batman. That people just came out ready to fight us for. And then there's Vin Diesel and now Ben Shapiro.
He was the most surprising thing.
Yeah, Vin Diesel, I would have never thought had that many people ready to fight for him. but they're out there. And then you got Ben Shapiro, who it wasn't surprising. I think it was just surprising that they were on the same level as Vin Diesel's fan. If anything, Vin Diesel fans, I think, were a little more adamant.
They were definitely wilding.
So,
do you think if Ben Shapiro's wife got up on the stage with Usher, that he would have a problem with it?
I think he would hate rap more than ever.
Even though it's R&B.
Yeah, he doesn't. He can't tell the difference. I'm sure.
He see black man, he see rap.
Rap. That's a rapper. All right. But here's what I'll say. I'm going to clip this and hopefully we get some biters. For anybody that was in our comment section for Mr. Ben Shapiro, calling Larry victim mentality, spineless. What are some other ones? Just keep
Black.
Oof, that's the worst one, huh?
Yeah. Offended.
Yeah. So anybody who really believes this, I actually want to invite you guys to call in on the show and we'll have a conversation. You guys are real passionate behind the keyboard and we want to see if you guys have that same passion. This is a podcast where me and Larry early on really told each other this, it's about conversations. And I'm not opposed to having a conversation with some of you maniacs. I really want to see why you stand behind what you stand behind and see if you can convince me because I'm not stuck in my ways.
Yeah. I'm dying to hear why I'm just this crybaby ass offended weak floppy fish.
Yeah, that was an actual quote. So if you do, make sure you hit us up on our Instagram. I'll post it. I'll put it, link it. All that shit, all of it. It'll all be done. Fuck it.
Yo, so big topic of the week, Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, Mr. Larry, recently married. This is your first Valentine's as a married man. Is it changed in any way?
Way more pressure. She was like, "This is our."
She brought it up. This
is our first married, first Valentine's Day.
Just
married.
in case you forgot.
Yeah, I was like,
the world is reminding you,
bruh,
but she's also going.
And it's crazy because I'm already under so much pressure when it comes to these types
like
of things.
Performing.
No, I'm a great performer. I'm a clown, basically. But nah, like because she has high standards, and like it's not like. I can't meet those standards. But
meet is a good word.
Yeah, you ain't gonna let me get through this. This is a real tight fit here.
You're picking good words.
Yeah, you're welcome. But yeah, so I try to live up to expectations, but she's so good at planning and gift giving and shit. So I just she's running laps around me in that department. So when she said that, I was like, fuck. Another layer of stress. The rest of my hairline is gonna start receding, as if I didn't already have struggles.
Do you have it? Have you planned something out? You got? Yeah. Now, do you think it'll deliver, or you feel like it's gonna fall short?
So, because we both work Wednesday on Valentine's Day, which is the day before this episode comes out.
Yeah.
In case you didn't have your calendar in front of you, we did something over the weekend.
Okay.
So I thought it was really nice. We went out to New Hope, PA. And stayed at this place called Logan Inn. Probably never heard of it.
No, I don't got that kind of money.
I was going to say there's no Spanish people there except for the ones who work in the restaurant.
Yeah, because it's either you work there, you can't afford beer.
Yeah, it was fucked up. As I deadass, I saw them in the kitchen, and I was like, I wonder how much apartments are out there. Y'all pretty far into expensive territory,
bro. It's because there's 6 of them in a 1 bedroom.
Oh shit,
that's why.
When you say them, who are you talking about?
We know. We know.
Yo, you're crazy. Because it was so much emphasis on the word them. I was like, George got somebody in mind.
Guatemalans.
Oh yeah, good save. But yeah, so we'll do something. We'll do something on Wednesday for actual Valentine's Day. Hopefully, it lives up to her expectations.
Okay, so you had to do something prior because Wednesday is not a good day to do anything. But you also had to do something again on Valentine's Day?
I didn't have to. I mean, actually, yes, I had to. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had to.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. I did for sure. Because God forbid a guy doesn't do something on Valentine's Day. I mean, I'll say I haven't done a great job lately just doing spontaneous things because it seems like the days are so short now. Bro, you wake up, it's 4:00. You've been playing a game for 15 hours. then you got nothing done.
Yeah, I think that once you kind of get married, right, like, and both of your worlds now become one, is just time is non-existent. You have so much to do. You're doing her shit, she's doing your shit, and it's just move. So spontaneity definitely goes out the window.
Deadass. And honestly, the real issue, the real challenge, I would say, not issue, is that I'm always like, I'm thinking about the future, like all the time, and I'm so far ahead that I'm not like realizing that there's things that I need to do today to make sure that my relationship stays nourished and thrives and she's happy, and then I'm pouring into her, as they would say. Not like that. Not like you with 2 kids. Not
I did pour into her.
Like a milk jug.
Twice. All right. So I know we had a couple things that we wanted to cover in our notes. One of the ones that definitely did grab my attention was the TikTok where the guy was asking,
that was good.
Men, like, should men receive gifts on Valentine's Day? Which most men are going to be like, yeah.
Right.
Because it's supposed to be a day of quote unquote love.
Are most men going to say that? Because I never thought until I got in this relationship that men were supposed to get things on Valentine's.
So you didn't think there was, but did you ever want anything for Valentine's Day? Did you ever think that it was supposed to be a 2-way street Valentine's Day?
It's a good question. I guess, where's a place close to Philly, because that's where this podcast is based, if you want to come murder us, that you didn't even know existed until somebody told you about it?
I mean, now I've known about, but let's say years ago when I was younger, I'm just going to use Havertown as an example.
Perfect example. So you live fairly close to there now, but as a kid, you probably drove by a million times, never knew
it was a thing. Yeah.
And it's the same thing for me with Valentine's Day, like, because nobody ever made it like a point to be like, oh, let me get Larry something. I never thought I was supposed to get anything. I'm like, okay, it's just for women. This is like girlfriend's appreciation.
When was the first time that you if ever, at this point, the way you're saying it, if you ever received something for Valentine's Day?
Nah, my wife always got me something.
So it was her. She was the first woman to ever give you something for Valentine's Day?
Something meaningful.
Okay.
I'm like, I know.
Before it was what? Pussy?
If that. I think I might have been single all of Valentine's Days except for like my last relationship. But even then, it was like we were struggling broke. So if I got something, it was probably like a pack of oodles and noodles from the Dollar Tree.
You got something to eat tonight, motherfucker, but you better take me out somewhere fancy.
Real rat. What about you? Were y'all like big into gift exchanging?
Yeah, obviously, like me and my wife, we've been together since like high school. So like the gifts progress as we progress. She's always been a big baker, so like a lot of things that she would do is like make a cake or something for me. Like
she makes a great damn cake.
So
your wife can bake.
Yeah. So like, and then I would be, the actual, here's like a Pandora or something, blah blah blah, right?
Yeah.
And then as we get older, the cake stopped being baked, and I still have to provide some sort of gift, and I don't really get anything anymore.
Well, you got 2 great gifts, right? You got
that's never gonna stop.
Yeah. Just put a bow on them,
right? And then I got to do it on the house in general. Fucking mortgage payments. Here you go.
Yo, that's hilarious, bro.
Yeah, but I would think that most guys who have been in relationships and healthy relationships would understand that or expect it to be a 2-way street. I'm giving you a gift. I should also get a gift. Valentine's Day is not a woman day. That's not what it is. It's supposed to be a day of, again, quote unquote love. So we should both be enjoying the day.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I guess they look at it, they being the other sex, they look at it as if like men are supposed to enjoy making them feel good. That's how it was always kind of pitched to me.
So our gift is their happiness.
I get to see them happy. Happy wife, happy life. That's the saying, right?
Yeah, that is the saying. And what's funny is like we brought that up to a lot of women on here, and so many of them are like, oh, "That's just for fun. It's silliness. It's not a real thing." That's a very real fucking thing.
They mean it. I don't care what nobody says.
Let your wife be upset. The kids know. The dog is like, woof. Something's not right here.
That motherfucker ain't coming out the kitchen. Laying down by the door just in case she pop off.
But yeah, so we can watch that TikTok because, like I said, it definitely piqued my interest.
Buy men a gift for Valentine's Day.
Absolutely. The world has changed,
He's
man.
such a nice
It's
guy.
50-50 here, right? Matter of fact, here she is. Should women get men something for Valentine's Day?
Oh, hell to the no.
No?
No,
His
no,
face.
no. Valentine's Day
What a
is an
bitch.
opportunity for men to show how much they love their women.
Should women?
Did you see her face? She was just like, "Oh, what
How
is this
fucking
shit?"
dare you ask me that?
Even before he asked the question, she just knew. She was disgusted. She was like, "This goddamn microphone! Shut up, Tommy, and get in the car."
Who the fuck to let you stray away? That man got a little too far. She
I
didn't give him
said to
permission.
go get me a lemon loaf from Starbucks. You're out here fucking around.
I didn't give you fucking permission. Bro, and my man he did seem like such a nice guy. And that usually is how that goes, right? The
Yeah.
super nice guy ends up with a woman who's
Demon.
very clearly a bitch.
Yeah, nah, maybe she was having a bad day, but her response kind of tells you, like, she don't give a fuck about this, man.
no. Men should be, like you said, actually, they should enjoy making us happy and giving us gifts. And that's enough for them.
Man, I didn't even finish her response the first time I watched the video.
You just cut that shit off.
But now listening to that's kind of like depressing, low key. Like,
Yeah. It's almost like women want it to be like there's nothing in it for the guy.
yeah, like
It's
we're
a
just-
win-lose scenario.
Here you go. Here you go.
What else would you like?
Open the door. Here's my jacket. Floor's wet. Like, here's all my money.
Right. Who was the first fucking guy on a rainy day that said, let me take my jacket off and
Somebody
lay
who
it
wasn't
down?
getting no ass.
Like, did that story actually happen? Or did a lot of women come together and be like, yo, let's start saying that Joey from down the street did that? We all
sure
know Joey didn't.
I'm sure somebody will jump in the comments and tell us we're stupid and that never happened and that we're just offended. Yeah. And
If you want to do that, you could go ahead and give a call.
If you can't tell, I'm not letting this go. We beefing forever now. I'm gonna bring Ben Shapiro up on every fucking episode.
Who?
It's me and y'all. Ben Shapiro.
I know. They can be like, how dare you pretend you don't know who that man is?
Nah. I would never.
But yeah, so yeah, that's fucking depressing to think that like our responsibility is only to make them happy.
But like, if people were gonna argue that, like, oh, it shouldn't be like that, or it's not really like that. I mean, think about it. When we get married, right? Who usually buys the rings? The guy, or the more expensive ring, at least. The guy usually is putting out money for the wedding, and unless the wife's parents are filthy rich.
And you always got to marry rich.
Yeah, and then you have kids, and it's like, oh, stay at home mom is the hardest job in the world. Meanwhile, you're going to work every day. You ain't doing shit. Like,
Right.
bro, you know how much pressure it is to like not only just go to work and perform and take care of the house, but also to come home, turn that shit off, and then take care of your wife and the kids.
Yeah. I remember I saw this, I think it was on Twitter, maybe TikTok, where a conversation was being had about how like when the guy comes home from work, like the wife normally like, here you go. Here's the kids.
Yeah.
Like, your turn to deal with it. Right.
Yeah.
And there were guys in the comments like, well, when's our time to relax? And people was like, and women were like, well, you take a break by going to work. That's your break. It's like, is that what you truly think? That we go to work just to get away? That's our vacation? And then we get back to the house, you're telling us we're clocking in then? That's when we clock in?
Bro, I will listen to some of my wife's conversations for work. Like some of this shit, it just goes over my head because what she's doing is next level. But sometimes these people will spend just 10 minutes. Anybody watch the game? How'd you guys feel about Usher's outfit? All right, good talk. I'll see you guys next week. I'm just like, this was time blocked on your calendar for an hour. This could have been a fucking email or a text message.
I don't even know why that would be.
But let me go out here and meet a new client. I'm all kinds of fucking scammer and used car salesman and I'm getting sued. Like, come on, bro.
But that's your vacation away from your reality, my guy.
I'd spend half my day sleep in the car recovering from phone calls. Like, there ain't no breaks in this shit. You see all my hair turning gray? This wasn't always like this. This happened when I met George.
I started adding it to the stress.
Let's make a podcast, Larry. Yeah, thanks.
Talk about how much you fucking hate white men.
Now I'm a monkey and all kind of shit.
Well, surprise, that was before the podcast.
Bruh, that's crazy. Yo, do you want to read some of these Valentine's Day horror stories?
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right, wrap this thing up.
What was one of your favorite Valentine's Days? This is a setup because if it's not with your wife, you're fucked.
Obviously, stupid. I'm gonna say all of them
With her, yeah.
all of
No, I
them.
got you, brother. I got you.
What kind of dumbass question is that? You think I'm gonna sleep on my own couch? You're crazy.
Oh shit.
Number 1, titled "I Got Dumped." I love how all these are
So dramatic.
Yeah, so dramatic. My ex-boyfriend invited me over to his house to spend Valentine's Day with him. I was really excited and had even bought him some really nice pens and a notebook because he was really into drawing. That's a thoughtful gift. It's cheap, but all right. I drove 30 minutes from my place to get there, and we were just hanging out in his room. He was acting really weird, so I asked him, "What's wrong?" And he proceeded to break up with me right there after I gave him his present. That's a man with some integrity. At least he got the gift first.
If you're gonna do it right. You know what I mean?
Right.
Don't break up before the gift.
Don't block your blessings. You know what I'm saying? Let her deliver the goods.
So what's the lesson to learn there?
Always make them drive to you, but when you're going to break up, that way. Actually, no, that's a bad idea.
No, because then there's
they're gonna break all your shit.
You can't do that. You need an exit strategy.
Yeah, he fucked up.
Yeah.
What if she came back and set his house on fire?
Well, I think that's always on the table.
Like it doesn't matter.
Yeah. She knows where you stay.
Yeah, nah. Definitely want to go to her house because if she wants to break something, she breaks her own shit. Yeah, I don't know. He got lucky.
Well, that's where her side of the story is cut off. We don't know what happened on this.
Right. He don't say he found her OnlyFans. Number 2, I got stood up, then swerved. What do you think swerved means?
I guess ghosted. Is that like?
It's definitely like one of those Bill Burr jokes where it's like white people overheard black people.
Just trying to take it. They don't really comprehend what the fuck it means.
Oh wait, but not that words belong to black people. That's not what I'm saying at all. Just so you guys know what I'm.
Y'all done got him started.
Yeah, bro. I'm about to get on my Dr. Umar now. I've been seeing a guy for about 2 months, and we hadn't had the talk yet about whether or not we were an official couple. That actually drives me crazy. He asked if I wanted to go out on Valentine's Day, though, and he just said Friday. I was like, yeah, great, assuming he knew that was Valentine's Day. I got a blowout and a dressed up, and I got a blowout and her hair. I got a blowout. And
You thought it was? I think you were confused with blow up, dog.
Back blown out. That's what I read.
I got blown out.
Yeah, I got blown out.
Ready
and
for my
dressed
night.
up. Yeah, so she can go another round.
That's a guy thing,
Right. I got a blowout and dressed up and then waited at the sushi place for 45 minutes. I could just feel, this is how she capitalized it and it's in bold. I could just feel everyone giving me sad eyes for being stood up. So finally he got there. No good excuse for being late and no flowers. I busted his balls about this and he totally panicked because he had no idea it was Valentine's Day. He wound up giving me the "I'm not in a good place to commit to anybody right now, blah, blah, blah" speech right there.
Good for him.
Damn, that's kind of crazy because like she could have been maybe, with her girlfriends or maybe with somebody who actually loves her. And she spent it with an oblivious kind of like meathead. Why would you ask somebody to go out if you weren't ready to? Oh, because he's just trying to fuck.
I think he was. Yeah, it's a fucking Friday night.
But you
Mike.
say that at dinner?
Well, just because he was like, fuck it, I'm not dealing with this. I already feel the vibe. I see what you're fucking giving off. I'm not about to fight this fight. This is a me thing. I gotta go.
You know what's crazy is because it's like the lack of accountability. He didn't like that she said something about him being
Don't
late.
call me out of my shit. I'm leaving.
Like, fuck
I
are
don't-
you?
I don't need this.
Fuck off. Yes, it's Valentine's Day. So what? You're entitled. You think I'm supposed to get you a gift? I just met you.
So, but he wasn't about to do all of that, right? Because they're in the public setting.
Nah, he's a cool dude. He's like, man, fuck you, bitch. I don't need you.
So this is what we on? I'll talk to you later.
We say, future, I'm good, love. I got pranked. One time in middle school, my biggest crush asked me to be his girlfriend.
Okay, first of all, we're gonna stop it right there. My man is for sure a grown man now because there's no way. But he's still hurt about this middle school prank that he's telling us about.
This is she.
She still don't got no slide. Like, grow the fuck up.
Yeah.
If I was ever talking to an adult and I was like, yo, tell me about like your worst breakup story. In middle school, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Actually, let's move on because this is ridiculous.
Middle school? Grow the fuck up.
Yeah, kids are wild animals in middle school, so it really doesn't even matter. After that, I started sending him cute glitter texts saying how much I loved him and missed him. Okay. A few days later, right before Valentine's Day, he told my best friend to tell me he was only pulling a prank on me because he wanted to see what would happen. Wow.
I can see how that can stick with you.
Yeah, that's kind of...
That's my bad. That's on me. All right, I'm gonna fucking take that.
You deserve to be scarred, ma'am. That's kind of wild.
I might bring that shit up every now and again too.
Yo, George, you're shout out, bro. You can't do that.
Like,
You can't do that.
yeah, when I was in middle school, motherfucker played prank on me and shit.
Yeah.
She was pretending like she liked me as a bet.
You know what's crazy is one time I was watching Jubilee or whatever it's called, and they were like ranking guys in terms of like their looks or attractiveness or whatever.
Sure.
And there was this dude on there, and they started asking about like best friends or something, and like he got a little emotional, and he was like, "Oh, what's wrong?" He was like, "Oh man, I lost my best friend."
I saw that clip on.
And then they ranked him last because he cried.
Yeah. he was like telling them how he lost his friend recently, and obviously he was a very close friend, almost like a brother.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, we're supposed to be kind of like hooking up a bit.
Yeah.
Don't bring that fucking emotional shit over here. I'm not. And that's actually a thing that women often do. They want us to be vulnerable without being like, I'm not your therapist. I'm not your counselor. Like, don't bring that shit to my doorstep.
Well, think about it. When David fought Goliath, he had a sling, right? A slingshot. So we're Goliath. They just need us to show our vulnerability so they can beat the shit out of us.
Those fucking
I need you to
geniuses.
take the armor off so I can
break us
stab
down.
you. Right?
Show me your weaknesses.
Yeah, because otherwise, like if you let a guy just be an emotionless zombie, like we could do that
Yeah.
very easily.
Become detached.
Most of us do it for half our lives anyway.
Now, he was obviously griefing, so like you can understand, but also like you're bringing this on a YouTube video.
Where it's gonna live forever.
Yeah.
That day I'd have been like, yeah, I never had
I'm
a
not
best friend.
shooting this.
I never had a best friend. I've been solo dolo since I was a young bull riding around Old Block 6-4. You know how I get down.
Man, you really know how to tap into that, huh? Making your people proud.
It's kinda like, I knew you were chicken bone eating, grape soda drinking, waiting for my smoke detector to go off, bitch.
I'm gonna throw that shit in the background.
All right, yo, let's. I want to show you this thing. You ever heard of Valentines?
I have never heard of it until you put it in the notes.
Okay,
Valentines?
so Valentines is like girls' way of
Gal, like Gal.
Yeah, G-A-L,
Okay.
There's their way of linking up and having little festivities, little cutesy shit for Valentine's Day instead of, or maybe in addition to, going out with their significant other. But I just want to show you how cute they are.
Oh, this isn't sad.
Yeah.
It's empowering.
Man at home. The club is full of ballers
Perfect
and their
song.
pockets full grown.
Yo, I just realized. Okay, that's kind of weird. Never mind.
And all you fellas leave your girl with her friends. Cause it's 11:30 and the club is
Jumping.
I ain't thinking about my man tonight. I ain't
Playing
thinking about my man
games.
tonight. I ain't thinking about my man tonight.
You know what's
I
funny?
ain't thinking about my man tonight.
Practicing blowing out.
The whole night, you know that it's a vibe, right? We're hanging out, but they're also shitting on guys the entire time that they're there, right? Yo, for sure.
Oh, the song tells it all.
Yeah, very much. They're shitting on guys the entire time they're there. But 2 o'clock in the morning, they all a little fucked up. Guess who they hitting up? You know they out here texting these motherfuckers.
Where you at?
Come through.
Right. Why don't guys have some variation of this? Like
We know why, because that shit gay. What we gonna call it? Brolentines? Let a bunch of guys get together and be like, fuck the bitches. We're doing bro day for Valentine's.
I thought you were securing your masculinity.
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
That shit's still gay. Like, we could hang out, but don't call it Brolentines.
Brolentine.
In a way to be like, I ain't lonely, I ain't sad.
Yeah.
We could just play video games and shit.
Yeah.
Bro, we could do that.
Right.
But don't.
So if you came over the crib and I had like pink hearts
gone.
and flowers.
Yo, Larry, you good?
Yeah.
Like, mentally, you good?
you on, bro?
I'm out, bro. I'm gonna make sure you all right, like, in the head. If you need somebody to talk to, I'm here. Nah, I'll hit you up.
Can guys have anything?
Not like that.
We don't have anything.
You better have a job.
Yo, bro, can you drop me off like on the way to work? That's the closest we get to like emotionally bonding on some shit.
Ain't no way guys can get away with that.
Dudes don't even get nothing really for their birthdays. Like my homie birthday every year, I'm like, yo, what you doing for your birthday?
Mm-hmm.
And he basically like, bro, you ask me this shit every year. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't going nowhere.
Damn, man, you never took it upon yourself to provide something for that man?
I try. I talked to you about it. He
I
was
don't know
like,
what
yeah,
you're talking about.
I got 2 kids and a
I don't
wife
know
and a
what you're
job and 6 podcasts. So I can't
You
go.
want me to be where? For who? Some grown man birthday? I got money
Stop
to make.
being moist. That's what you basically said. It's a piece of shit.
There's money out here in these streets, but
Yeah.
you want me to go where?
Right. Like, bro, every time I leave the house, I spend $100. You want me to go out here and hang out with you and your homie? That's cool. But listen, that costs. I can't do that. I got to pay taxes. I got to get up and go to work, drop the kids off to daycare. You know, I got shit to do. I'm Jorge. This is my life.
Money making George.
That's my
Bro,
guy.
nah, I'm not doing it, man. I'm just not fucking.
It's been a while. I feel like
yeah, I
it
know.
gets you.
And the PTSD is unreal. Bro, there's just no way I'm gonna fucking fall for it. I wanted to just end on a little lighter note, something a little more fun.
Yeah.
There's this guy on TikTok, fucking hilarious, who basically makes fun of like those entrepreneur,
I saw this.
not entertainers, but influencers.
I saw this.
This guy is a fucking clown, bro.
Hilarious.
The shit that he be saying. Sometimes he do be spitting bars that you be like, oh, that's kind of, it's a joke, but it's actually kind of fire.
I spent 11 years building this business for my family, and they just stole everything from me. My dad stole my money, my brother stole my wife. I have nothing to live for.
No, brother, listen. I know this is going to be hard, but sometimes God himself will remove us from a table to protect us from the poison being served.
Fire. That's fire.
That's amazing. I thought you was going to start talking nonsense.
What
My biological son got kicked out of uni because the teachers got caught buying truckloads of Coke.
How was your son in university when you're only 22? You were way too young to have a child.
No, because as a man, you should know that age is a mindset.
What?
Not a barrier to stop you from building
Bro is a goat.
building a family and changing the world.
Oh my God, that's not how age works,
But
bro.
you would know that if you wasn't a poor person.
Finances has nothing
He
to
left
do
uni,
with it.
came to work for me selling courses online and made 16 million 4 weeks later.
Selling quarters online.
I can't believe you accomplished so much.
Because when you're on the right path, rejection is just realignment.
Is it in your course?
Oh, when you're on the right course,
Rejection is just realignment. I'm telling you,
I'm about to get that shit
he's
tatted.
a clown, but sometimes he be spitting some fire shit, bro.
Nah, bro, gotta be smart to come up with those.
Oh my God.
That's not
Sometimes
just
God will remove you from the table
to
to protect you from the poison being served.
That's a bar. I actually could see my pastor saying that at church, like that ass. And you know, it's crazy. On the way over here, I was thinking like I should just do like a whole skit, just like shit that your pastor say when he black.
I need to go to a black church.
Yeah, you do. You would enjoy.
Can I go with you someday?
You would enjoy it.
I feel like I've had the fucking time of my life.
It's probably like a 45-minute drive from you, but it'll be worth it.
How long is the?
An hour and a half.
Oh, okay.
It's not bad.
And then a 45-minute drive back.
Yeah,
that's a long.
It's 3.5 hours. It's like almost half a shift, bro. Got money to make
for black church.
There's money out here. That's what you said.
It's a lot of time lost.
Yeah, that ass. But we hope y'all appreciated this Valentine's Day episode. We hope you guys appreciate us being here, giving you quality content, stuff that you can chime in on and be toxic on in your shorts when you don't have nothing else to do, and your mom's fucking outhouse, not even a basement, you out there in a stinky ass outhouse with no water. Let me stop because I could just go in.
No, keep going. I actually enjoyed it.
It's all good.
All right.
Fuck
man.
Batman. Fuck Vin Diesel. I ain't gonna say that about Ben Shapiro because clearly I don't want no smoke for them.
All right, look. He said it. He did it. See you next week.
Peace.